Most asked interview questions for SAP FICO freshers. Question number 1. While handling the SAP FICO for the first time, why it is necessary for the users to pay attention to the exchange rate. The default exchange rate in the FICO is the average rate. It is not always necessary that everyone needs to use the FICO in the same manner. Therefore, it needs to be changed as per the requirement. Question number 2. Why the financial statements are important for any business? Well, it simply enables them to keep an eye on the purposes for which a specific amount sent, including all its information. The users can simply keep a digital record of all the funds received or transferred to any other account. This enables them to prepare documents for the future on which some important plans and decision-making strategies are based. Financial statements also enable businesses to get reductions in taxes in a few cases. In addition to this, the users can access the record of all the financial transactions anytime the same is required. Question number 3. Can you name a few modules with which it is possible for the users to integrate financial accounting? There are several useful modules where it is possible for the users to consider this approach in an integrated manner. These include material management, sales and distribution, production planning, financial transaction management, as well as human resource. Question number 4. What is year-dependent fiscal year in SAP? In businesses, it's not necessary that all months have 30 days working. Depending on the type of projects, which vary largely, the organizations have to end a month a day earlier or two. For example, the month of May can have 29 days. The same can be done with an option in the SAP which is known as year-dependent fiscal year. Question number 5. What exactly do you know about the SAP FICO? FICO stands for Financial Accounting and Controlling. It is basically an important tool that is useful in preparing statements about the finance related to an organization or a business. In addition to this, FICO can also be considered for the purpose of accounting, tax computations, preparing the inventory sheets, financial data storage. The users need not worry about the security of the data, and in addition to this, it simply makes sure of managing and utilizing the data in a reliable manner. Question number 6. What are the common reasons for errors in accounting, and what impact do they actually have on the organization? Errors are of a lot of types and can be due to a diverse array of reasons. The users can often make mistakes. A single wrong entry of only one digit can bring a lot of issues in the organization and can mislead about the profits and losses. Errors can be due to negligence of users, fault in the system, wrongly prepared bills or claims, gross errors, basic accounting errors, errors due to not updating the sheets, and so on. Question number 7. What is the company code and when it is used? What is the limit on the currencies which you can configure? It is basically a code that needs to be entered into the system when it comes to generating the loss or the profit statements. It is not always necessary that all the employees are given access to the same. It is possible for the users to configure up to 3 currencies, and among which one generally remains local and the other can be considered as parallel. Question number 8. How many periods are there in the SAP FICO? There is a total of 165 periods, among which 4 are considered special. They are generally used when it comes to defining any data that is related to the fiscal year. A user is free to consider the special period any time when the need for the same is felt. Question number 9. In the SAP calendar, what exactly is year shift? SAP doesn't have any provision to access broker year. It only understands the calendar year. However, it is not always necessary that for all organizations the calendar year is the financial year. There is often a need to change months. They needed to be added or removed. This can be done easily in the SAP, and the same procedure is known as year shift. Question number 10. What prerequisites are there which users need to handle when it comes to document clearing? The first thing to make sure of is whether the items get cleared status by the management or not. Next is to make sure that the document is valid or not. Check back with us for more interesting videos. Subscribe to Infodal now.